Hey YouTube, I'm back again today with another quick and yummy recipe. Today's recipe will be a vegetable egg foo young, which I am adding this right here, but you can use any brand that you choose of stir fry for the vegetable foo young. It's just what me and my kids are used to. Sometimes I add shrimp, ham, pork, just like the restaurants would. But today is going to be vegetable egg foo young. And I'm going to add it with some sides of braised wings, as you saw that I did in one of my first videos. I'm just going to add that as the main course, and this will be a side. So let's get started. Okay, I've taken my wok and I've added some oil into the pan, and I've added my vegetables. At this point, they are still frozen, but if you cut them down on a medium-low and stir occasionally, they will unthaw just fine. And then once they are unthawed and cooked a little, I guess you could say, because they already are pretty much pre-done, you can put them onto the side, and I will show you how to add them into an egg mixture. Okay, and I'm going to show you the process of making the egg foo young, the vegetable egg foo young. I'm going to take my vegetables and add them into the egg mix once I whisk them together, and I'm going to be using the soy sauce here. You can use any type of soy sauce that you like, and I'm only going to be adding actually 2 teaspoons of soy sauce into this mix, and I'll show you the rest. Okay, here I have my vegetables inside of the egg mixture with the 2 teaspoons of soy sauce. You're going to take a spoon like this, and you kind of like fill it up. Put it in some hot oil and circle a motion as I've done here. And once it starts to brown on the edges, which I think is already taking place, I'm going to flip it over. But if you see that the egg still has some runny consistency at the top of the egg foo young, take a spoon and kind of splash it over to the top. And maybe I can show you kind of like that. So when you flip the egg, it doesn't have the runny consistency. So I'm going to flip the egg. Can't do anything right now with this being one-handed. So I'm going to flip the egg and I'll come back. Okay, here I flipped over the egg, and I'm just going to let it cook for about a minute or so, maybe not even that long, because you don't want it to burn. And I'm going to continue this process until all of the egg foo young is cooked. Okay, here I have in a smaller saucepan, I am going to make some gravy. I'm going to add some flour, salt, and pepper, and some water, and I will show you the steps. I'm sorry that I can't show you everything step by step, but I am a one-hand person right now, or actually a two-hand person with the camera, so sorry about that. So here I've taken the hot oil, and I'm just going to stir it and whisk it like that. Make sure you have a cup of water close by, because this is going to get dark really quickly. So I'm going to turn down the stove and continue to cook this until it's brown, almost of a burnt consistency, but not. Okay. Add about 2 teaspoons of salt, and the same thing, and I'm eyeballing this, but I'm taking an estimated guess about how much of salt and pepper I put in. And we're just going to let that cook until it becomes thick, and we are almost done. Okay, and here is the gravy mixture I showed you earlier. As you see, it is starting to boil. Once it starts to boil, and it's probably going to fog up my cam, but that's okay. You're going to keep stirring it. Right now, you're not in any danger of anything burning and all that, but you will want to turn this down once it starts to boil a little bit like it is now. I'm just going to cut it down, and it should thicken up. I didn't measure the flour again, so sorry. Okay, YouTube, and here is the last result of and plating of the Egg Foo Young. And I've already, as you see, added the gravy on top. Thanks for watching.